Hello, my name is Brittany, or Brat. I am a musician and artist from Western Australia, and I have made this YouTube channel as a chance for me to just start talking to people and just sharing my own life experience and just shit that I do and see and whatever. Just because I personally feel like talking is the only way that we actually get through anything. It's like the only way we move forward as a society and as individual people. But I just feel like no one talks face to face, or just everyone's afraid to be fucking human. I feel like we live in this society where like this idea of being a human is this idea of being fucking perfect, and I just like, for me, I always go back to the fact that we're animals too. Like a fucking dog, like we're the same as a monkey, like we're the same as all animals. Like we're no different to a tree with the way that we work and the way that our lungs fucking branch off and breathe, you know? Like we're no different to everything that we work so hard to clean out of our homes, or everything we work so hard to fucking wash off our face. Like we are everything that we seem to fucking hate so much, and I feel like that is why we're not getting anywhere, because we're just hating on the things that we are. And I guess this like fucking stems to this whole like, I forget what the fucking word is, but it's just like the fact that we're all one consciousness. And it's like going back onto being animals. We all have a fucking brain, and like we all have fucking like lungs and shit. Maybe not everyone has 2 lungs, but you know what I fucking mean? Like we all have a brain, and the fact that like you're looking at someone being like, oh, you can't experience happiness, or you can't fucking understand, or you blah blah blah. It's like everyone has the capability and the capacity to understand, or to like try and understand or want to, but not everyone's going to, and not everyone's going to make an effort to understand, and not everyone's gonna make a fucking effort to hear you, because bro, we got so much shit going on as like individual people. Like the fact that people be working 9 to 5s just to fucking eat a meal every day, just to be able to live in a fucking sheltered fucking environment every day and be in safety, is fucking crazy to me. Like why the fuck do I gotta work so hard to like stay alive in a society that's built away from like nature, which was supposed to be our danger? Like as fucking cavemen and shit, like the scariest thing was outside, because like a fucking animal would kill us, right? And it just goes to show, like, even with all this money and shit, we're still animals, because people still be killing each other and shit. Like, the scariest thing is still outside. And then not only that, nowadays we got fucking inside our home, the outside inside our homes, because we got fucking social media and shit. And like, for me, I have learnt just how fucked up social media is, because I experience this shit every day. And I thought it was bad with fucking 3,000 followers, and now I think it's bad with 10, because there's like 10,000 people, 7,000 more people than I'm used to like seeing my shit. But at the same time, it's kind of like there's people with fucking millions of followers out there, and they just move on and then just do it, and then I'm just sitting here like fucking stressing about something that I wanted. And it's not even the attention and the amount of people I wanted. It's the fucking reception and the positivity and people understanding me and listening and hearing me that I wanted. But I think it's just because when so many people have access to me, people can say, do whatever the fuck they want, and then it's just like, my brain is just like, that's the way I go, because I fucking like live for fucking validation, because I come from like a fucking childhood where if anything happened, like it didn't fucking matter. Like we would be beaten and shit, and it wouldn't matter. We would just move on. And that's why I'm kind of just like, that's why I seek the fucking bad shit now, because it feels like it's a chance for me to get better and a chance for me to improve, because someone thinks I'm shit. It kind of like, for me, I don't even really look at it as like a negative thing about other people. I kind of just look at it as like a personal thing, and maybe that's my problem, because I'm like, if someone says a bad thing about me, I like look internally, but when I say bad things about people, it's because I don't like something about myself. So it's like, I kind of got to fucking understand that people say shit when they don't like themselves too, because we're all the one fucking united consciousness, you know? Like, what the fuck makes me so different to everyone else? Nothing. Literally nothing at all. And like, I mean, okay, fuck, I'll switch that up. Like, there's a lot that makes me me. There's a lot that makes me an individual person. But when I go back to like getting angry and being sad and fucking like experiencing the human experience and what it is to be a person in this fucking day and age, like, we all experience that. Like, I'm not fucking weak because I get sad. Like, I'm not fucking weak because I lash out. And like, bro, holy fuck, like, when our own fucking governmental leaders can't keep control, why the fuck do you hold it so tightly that you can't? Like, I think I'm like the shittest person ever when I get angry, like, in a day. Like, if I get angry that day, I'm like, fuck, you're a fucking failure of a person because you just treat everyone like shit. And it's like, I get overstimulated just as much as everyone else, and especially with the fucking heat at the moment. Yeah, I'll be wearing the hoodie right now, but with the heat at the moment, bro, I've been getting a lot more pissed off just because I'm just not used to the fucking heat. And then I look back at the fucking human experience again, and I'm like, oh shit, it's 48 degrees outside, and then the human body's not even supposed to take over 40 degrees. Of course I'm pissed off. I'm like technically in fight or flight mode. It's just my brain's not like wired to remembering I have a body anymore. So then my subconscious mind is like doing what it can to get me into safety or to get me into a better environment. And so my PTSD will kick in and be like, it's the person you're with making you feel unsafe. And it's like, no, it's not. It's literally the fucking atmosphere, bro. It's literally the atmosphere. It's just, it's working to separate what is a personal attack and what is part of your experience naturally. Like, you gotta try and work out why you react the way you do, and pretty much like work out if you like that reaction or not. Does that reaction make you go home and be able to go to sleep, or does that reaction make you go home and fucking want to, like, you know, like, want to fucking end it all? You gotta fucking figure out like what you like to do, and then what's also good for you and what you can fucking accept from other people and all this shit, and then you just kind of gotta like build your life around that. I want to say too, like, don't be fucking afraid to lose people. Don't. Because especially when you have like big dreams and you have big goals and your friends are like at this complacency level, and I say this with fucking love. I say this with fucking love, because if all you want to do is work like a 9 to 5, you want to work in the bar for the rest of your fucking life, or you want to work mining the rest of your life, if you want to fucking just work like a set job with a set income and do all this shit for the rest of your life, bro, because it feels easier, it feels like the better option, go ahead and do that. Like, I fucking understand wanting to just do what you have to do, like make a living and then come home and just fucking rest and do nothing if you want to. Like, I fucking understand that because I've lived that life, and this is why I don't fucking work like that anymore, because for me personally, my purpose feels like it's in communicating to people, whether it be through music, art, or fucking just sitting here and talking to a fucking phone screen at like 8:30 in the morning. Like, this feels like it's more purposeful to me than making one person smile in 7 hours at a fucking job where I make like $17 an hour, and then I'm spending 50% of that to go and fucking get to work because of the fuel, and then I can't even afford fucking food at the end of the day because I gotta pay rent and then pay rego. Like, I look, I don't care what other people do. I would just like other people to shut the fuck up about what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's what this shit stems from. Like, people, I feel like at the moment people think I judge them for how they live, and it's like, I'm just trying to like learn how to accept the way I live while people are telling me that I'm wrong for everything I fucking do. And like, yeah, I got a fucking face tattoo. Yeah, I got fucking tattoos. Yeah, I've got piercings and shit. But at the same time, like, you don't understand why I like this stuff, why I choose this, why I fucking get the placements of everything. Like, for me, my shit is artistic. My shit is not structured, and my shit is not fitting to what society likes to do. But then I say that, and I say it like other people don't have piercings, other people don't have face tattoos. Like people might call me an outsider, but yet I fit into a niche group, or I fit into a fucking people like me. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand why people keep trying to label and fucking define us and shit when it just, there's so much shit, there's so many words. How the fuck can you just say I'm one? Like, I'm a human being, cunt. Like you're just saying the obvious at this point. Like, you're a human being with black hair, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't, oh, sorry, bro, I just get, this is what I mean about the internet bullshit, because it's not even shit like that. People just be saying like, you're fucking shit at music, just stop. And it's like, why do you say that? And then like, I'm trying to understand why they say that, and the thing is, they say it because like, they probably wanted to be a musician and felt like they couldn't do it because they would get slandered on the internet like I do. And it's just so fucking funny, because it's like, that's the exact kind of person who slanders me on the internet. The people who try at least have a video out, they have something out trying. They don't fucking talk to me like that. They don't. And the thing is, if I snap back and I say something to them, they fucking fold straight away because they just wanted attention, right? But I'm not trying to fucking seek attention by doing the right thing. All I ever wanted to do was fucking help people, and I'm just getting fucking torn down in the process because people just stopped understanding why I do this shit. Like, I'm trying to be the voice for the fucking innocent. I'm trying to be the voice for the people who can't fucking speak. Like, I know what it's like to struggle so fucking hard to even introduce your fucking self in a room of people you don't know, like, or even of a room full of people you do know. I know how fucking hard it is to even give people eye contact sometimes. Like, I understand, cunt, but then, like, this is why I'm here. This is why I'm here. Because it's hard for me every fucking day. Every fucking day I do this shit. Every fucking day I show my face. It's fucking hard. Because all I ever wanted to do was fucking hide away for a long time because it felt safe. It felt safe. But it just fucked me up longer, right? Every time I feel like I make an impact, I do. And that makes me feel so much fucking better about everything I do, because while one person's sitting there for 5 seconds being like, you're trash, there's another person sitting there for fucking 15 minutes trying to fucking curate this message so it gets received by me, because they hold my fucking opinion so tightly because I'm just trying to do the right thing and they're just trying to do the right thing. That's what I fucking look at. The people who are trying to do the right thing will probably sit there fucking stressing about this one fucking sentence forever. And it's just, the shit cunts will sit there and be like, send, and then try and get a fucking quick response, try and get a quick reaction. And then also the same people that will sit there fucking bitching and complaining about how no one fucking likes them and no one fucking loves them and shit forever to their fucking friends who have been there forever, because their friends feel the same about themselves. My best advice to you is find people who are like you, in the sense of wanting to better themselves, be a better person, get more for themselves, give more to other people. And if you can't find people like that, you got yourself, cunt. Like, for a long time, I've had fucking no one with my drive, the same passions as me, like barely anyone around, full stop. Like, people my age, they don't fucking like me because I'm just not fun like that. Like, I don't fucking like going out drinking and fucking doing drugs, like, all night, every night. I can't, like, I'm tired, bro. I'm fucking tired. I did all that shit when I was younger, and I learnt why I don't like doing this shit. So that's why I just don't understand why people be like, I fucking hate doing drugs, and then go and fucking, like, do drugs, bro. It's just, how the fuck long have you had to learn, and you're still the one bitching and complaining about how you can't learn, bro? Like, I just don't care anymore. Like, I'm not gonna fucking go do drugs to look cool and fucking do shit to look cool, because I have to live with that at the end of the fucking day. Like, not only that, I have fucking thousands of people that watch me, cunt, and they have to live with what I fucking say at the end of the day. So if I go tell people to fucking do drugs, like, they're gonna do drugs, bro, and they're gonna fuck up their life, and that's gonna come back on me. Maybe I don't fucking see what it does directly, but I believe in energy, and I believe that I'll fucking feel the destruction just as much, you know? And that's not what I'm here to do. So I just, like, I will promote, like, I will fucking say the shit that I do when I do it, exactly how I do it. Because I'm not really trying to be perceived, bro. I'm just trying to, like, speak, and then if you receive it, you do. If you don't relate, then you don't fucking relate. Like, people be listening to shit like this and trying to go out and relate to people, bro. Like, why the fuck do you hear a traumatized story of a person and fucking and you think that's the reason that they're cool, or that's the reason that they are how they are, and then you go out seeking that experience? Like, why the fuck do people do that? You know, I don't know. I don't know. Like, when a privileged person goes and seeks trauma, that shit to me is just like, stay far the fuck away from me, bro, because people experience trauma because they don't have, like, access to safety and access to money and access to this, and then, like, the biggest drug addicts are, like, the people with rich parents and shit. So, I don't know. That also, like, for me, that fucking goes back to, like, parent your goddamn self. Don't just listen to cunts on the fucking internet, especially when they, like, it's jump cuts and it's all just fucking, like an edited video. Like, why the fuck are you idolizing an edited video? Like, the shit's been worked on. It's like, how a fucking, like, a restaurant cooks the food. They put all the different flavors in. It's like, there's kitchen hands in there too. Like, there's a person who takes the order. Like, there's a lot of people that go into making that goddamn fucking meal, bro. It's not just one fucking person. It's a team effort. You can't just idolize one person. You can't just idolize the face of the fucking business, because you don't understand what goes into it. And this is why, like, I've spoken to my idols. My idols see me, and that's why I'm sitting here like, we're all just fucking human beings. We're all just people. Because those people that you hold so fucking tightly, because they got money, bro, they eat dinner and they go to bed every night. They wake up and they eat breakfast. They eat lunch, like, they shower and they take shits, bro. You forget that, you forget that, cunt. It's like, people idolize a fucking, like, a face. People idolize a face instead of a fucking voice. Like, if your fucking idol isn't jumping on there talking to you, if your idol isn't on there fucking saying shit to you, or, like, what even is an idol? It's just, like, someone you look up to. Again, like, just someone you look up to. It's not someone you have to fucking be like, or, like, fucking live exactly like. Figure out why you like the person. Figure out why you like the person, and maybe then you'll understand, like, what you already relate to, what you already do, and then you won't be trying to do more and then act out and then act like that person because you like them and you have this perception on them, because you don't fucking know them, cunt. You don't know them. And as much as you think you know shit, especially when you're my age, you're 20 years old, bro, you know what you know, and that's fucking it. For me, I'm trying to fucking learn and trying to grow constantly. And this is why I leave people behind all the time, because they are not. They get to a certain point of evolution and they're like, this is where I stay. Because you don't grow mentally past 20, or you don't grow, or whatever. Like, bitch, just because you can't grow physically doesn't mean you can't grow mentally. Like, this is why the brain's a fucking muscle too. Like, you flex that shit and it gets better. Like, people just be sitting there fucking like rotting in their room smoking billies and shit, and then just like wonder why the whole fucking world is still going and they're not. Bro, like, get out of fucking bed. Write something. Like, if you feel that way, put that shit somewhere where it's permanent. And if it doesn't mean anything to you, it might mean something to fucking someone else, one other person. Stop depriving other people of you, you know? Because you mean something to someone. Anyway, I feel like that's enough yapping right now. I just want you to know, like, I fucking love yous and I appreciate yous. Thank you for fucking sitting here with me and just being part of my fucking journey, because I have spent a long time feeling alone, and since you guys have fucking showed up for me just as much as I show up for you, like, life has been feeling a lot better for me. Like, it feels like less of a dome put over my fucking head and more of like an atmosphere. So I fucking love you guys. Keep keeping on. Shit's rough, but shit's good too. So just remember that. I fucking love you so much, and yeah, I'll see you next time.